You might be wondering what cross-lateral movement has to do with emergent literacy. Well, in Smart Moves, Why Learning is Not All in Your Head, neurophysiologist Carla Hannaford tells us that reading requires cross-lateral eye-hand coordination. She also tells the story of Todd, who at 16 years old was unable to read, but it wasn't for lack of trying. Todd's parents had spent plenty of time, energy, and money trying to help him learn to read, all to no avail. He was also unable to dribble a ball, which kept him from becoming a member of the high school basketball team, despite his height. Then one day, Todd's mom discovered Paul Dennison's brain gym, and she came home and announced, "Todd, we're going to cross crawl." To make sure he did it, every night before Todd went to bed, the whole family cross crawled, and every morning before he went to school, the family did the same. 6 weeks later, Todd was reading at grade level. He even went on to become a member of the basketball team and later got his college degree in biology. Not bad for a kid who couldn't read at age 16. Dr. Hannaford tells us that Todd had all the information he needed in the two hemispheres of his brain. The two hemispheres were simply not communicating across the corpus callosum, that wonderful brain matter between the two hemispheres. She says cross-lateral movements, like a baby's crawling, activate both hemispheres of the brain in a balanced way. These activities work both sides of the body evenly and involve coordinated movements of both eyes, both ears, both hands, and both feet, as well as balanced core muscles. When both eyes, ears, hands, and feet are being used equally, the corpus callosum, orchestrating these processes between the two hemispheres, becomes more highly developed. Because both hemispheres and all four lobes are activated, cognitive functioning is heightened and ease of learning increases. That's why Todd was suddenly able to read. This is not to say that every child who doesn't crawl or who can't cross the midline will have difficulty reading, although teachers all around the country tell me more and more children are unable to do this due to the amount of sedentary behavior they experience. But why take the chance? If you work with infants, please make sure they get plenty of tummy time. And if you're working with preschool and early elementary age children, well, as Todd's story indicates, it's certainly not too late. Invite the children to get on the floor, one of their favorite places to be, and move like the following creatures: dogs, snakes, spiders, rabbits, eels, cats, birds, turtles, lizards, seals, and whatever else you can come up with. And of course, you can do the cross crawl with the children too. Stand with your back to them and ask them to imitate you. Slowly and repeatedly alternate touching your left elbow to your raised right knee and your right elbow to your raised left knee. If the children have trouble bringing their elbows to their knees, they can touch the knee with the opposite hand. If the children have difficulty imitating your movements, turn around and face them, creating a mirror image for them that they can imitate. You can also play Do As I Do, which is similar to the mirror game, but with all the activities involving crossing the midline. Stand facing the children and ask them to imitate your movements. Then do actions like the following: pat the left shoulder with the right hand and vice versa. Reach with one arm across the body. Cross and then uncross one ankle over the other ankle. Place the left hand on the right side and vice versa. Make an X shape with the forearms. Uncross and repeat. Wrap one arm at a time around the waist, resulting in a hug. Of course, there are also lots of eye-hand coordination activities you can do. One of the simplest is to give each child a colorful scarf to toss into the air. To start, the children can simply track its path through the air and onto the floor. Next, they can try to catch the scarf with their hands. And eventually, you can make the game more challenging by inviting them to catch it on different body parts, like the top of the head, an elbow, or a knee. To the untrained eyes, these activities seem to be nothing more than simple play. But you and I know there's a world of learning taking place when children play. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll share these videos and help spread the word. And don't forget, the scripts and slides are available along with a bonus activity by hovering your mouse over Media at the top banner at raypica.com and clicking on the Active Learning PDFs.